Hello everyone, I'm Dragonchill and welcome back to Stellaris. We're here with the Netraxi Consensus, and in between episodes I've planned out the way of the Lazan and Yalbask systems. Uchzaik was already completely filled up, so I've given them their own sector. So dropped our managed sectors down to 7, so I've started building a colony ship that's going to be coming to the Uproth system and colonizing Uproth 3 so that we can get rid of this frontier outpost and, maybe put one down here in Belgium and then colonize or terraform this ocean world and colonize it. Now continue our outward expansion. So let's unpause it and go on our way. I've given up on even worrying about the Holy Vol Confederacy. Because when it comes down to it, they're really not worth our time. So I'm not even sure how they got... They must have... I'm not even sure what tech they have is basically what I was trying to get down to. So... But I'm not going to worry about it now. We'll expand as far south as we can here. And, probably start butting heads a little bit with the United Nations of Earth. Not that I really want to.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
But, I always have to keep looking outwards, I suppose. And I suppose I could start thinking that we have this Gaia world here in the tile system that we worked so hard to win from the Stellar Devourer. So let's go ahead and colonize this Gaia world as well. We've got our construction ships working their tails off essentially.
Construction complete.
Right. So
Research complete.
let's go ahead and get all the way up to level 6 spaceport there. Galactic campaigns, which isn't going to do us much good. Hydroponics farm. Tomb world habitability. But I'd rather be able to terraform the tomb worlds. Let's go for tomb world adaptation. Maybe that'll lead to being able to terraform them. Because we have one right here whenever we can get it away from the enigmatic fortress. And there were a couple up here, but I don't think we're going to be able to touch those anytime soon. Now let's go ahead and pause it instead of me being a doofus and just twiddling my thumbs there. Alright. My reeds got fully upgraded. They're not producing a lot of science though, so I don't think an observatory is worth it. Excellent. Let's see. This was Uchchik, but I don't have control of you anymore, so we'll make you this one. Switch out 9 to Berutus Secundus. We got a nice bit of unity flowing in. So, happy with that. Our colony ship's ready to go. Habitability and happiness down. More energy credits though. So let us colonize. Let's see. Yep. Influence is full. We will be going here. Uproth Prime. Alright, this construction ship
complete. Construction complete.
is finished with its jobs here, so we'll send it up here. Build mining stations. Alright, and we have another colony ship. So we're gonna take it to this Gaia world.
Construction complete.
Yep, you're already moving. So here, just looking for, I guess this is the best spot. Right here. Tile Prime. A couple more worlds to develop. A couple more ways to expand the Empire.
Incoming transmission.
No, we'll decline for now. We want to explore on our own. There's Frontier Outpost here. Should have guessed. Alright, this construction ship's finished its work there. So, build me a research station here, and then build all the mining stations over there. We'll expand out here in a moment.
Research complete.
What did we finish? Mineral isolation, so better mining networks. Excellent. So, there's the improved strikecraft. Which, in between episodes, I started putting together a blueprint for our battleships. And we're going to be using carrier modules, or a carrier module. So we're going to want the improved strikecraft. So we'll go ahead and go through with that.
In progress.
All right. Starting up the colonization trend again. Once this is finished colonizing, we'll...
Colonization in progress.
And there's another one. We'll snab a couple of... or one of the construction ships and tell it to go slap a frontier outpost over here in the Belgium system. Well, we'll look on at the Queptilium civilization. Maybe even try to usher them through. Yeah, man, it feels nice not to be crammed in this arm anymore. We're able to spread out.
Construction complete.
Well, your defense platform doesn't impress me. Okay, construction complete. So, let's go ahead and wander over here and build a frontier outpost. And then we'll terraform this ocean world and then colonize it and claim it as our own. It doesn't have the best resources, but it will expand our space and put the enigmatic fortress within our borders so no one else can mess with it, theoretically. Yeah, colonization's just kind of moseying along. Suppose we should go through and upgrade all of our mining networks.
Colony established.
All right.
Research complete.
Colony established and research complete. Very good things to hear. Tomb world habitability. Clone commandos, not too interested in that. Suppose we could look at reducing leader recruitment costs. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Back to upgrading our mining networks.
Construction complete.
Alright. What are we gonna do with you?
Colony established.
Alright, colonies established. We'll take a look at those in a couple moments. I think we should probably put a power plant on this world. So we'll put a power plant here. Just because we're going to be eating up a lot more power from all of our mining networks. But man, we really needed to boost our mining networks for quite some time now. So this should help. And some worlds have very little. And of course, someone in a really good biology plant is leaving.
System survey complete.
Excellent. Alright, let's take a look at Uproth. Okay, you're there. Which is good. Just go ahead and build a basic hydroponics farm there to start getting some unity out of that. Let's see, this is telling us... Oh, energy credits and influence are full. And we're starting to... Alright, let's start clearing out all of this. And then we'll build a hydroponics farm here. Alright, let's go ahead and pause it real quick. We have our improved strikecraft. Excellent. Whew. We don't do military stations at the moment, save for spaceports. Let's get deep space installations and unlock fortresses, which will unlock a ascension perk for which one was it? Let's take a look. Voidborn, which allows us to unlock habitats, which leads us down the megastructure branch, which might be nice for the last three if we can get through these last bits of these last tradition trees. Yes, I know Ascension perk slot is available, but I want to save that slot for our people.
Construction complete.
Alright. So one of the things I was going to do before I forget is let's build some spaceports on our new worlds.
Construction complete.
Excellent.
Construction complete.
Yep, so, and then let's take a look here.
Complete.
Probably build 5 more cruisers.
Tile blocker cleared.
Here comes the tile blocker cleared. No. Sonata. Oh yeah, we can upgrade these to 5. What did we finish? Hyperspace slipstream. Excellent. Let's try to reveal... Armor plus 20% would be... Well, we don't use armor. Let's try to reveal dark matter. See if we have any of that kicking around. Alright, so...
System survey complete.
Excellent. Let's see how your system survey is going. It'd be nice if you'd come over here a little bit. Alright, we're currently constructing... Oh, our frontier outpost is about to be completed.
Construction complete.
Another... The Keepers of Knowledge. Another stagnant ascendancy. Yeah, blah blah blah. Stay out of our space or face certain doom and so forth. They're just ignoring us. Such is the way of it, I suppose. Well, I guess even if we had this link, we wouldn't have gotten too far up this chain because they're blocking there. Alright, let's go ahead and get started on terraforming this world into an arid one. Nice and cheap. That way we can colonize and get rid of this frontier outpost. Speaking of which, I can dismantle this one now. Yep, don't need that anymore. Since we have a planet there. Okay, in the meantime, now that
Tile blocker cleared.
we have all this, go ahead and
Construction
build...
complete.
Build me some more mining and research stations. And since you're not taking care of anything, let's go ahead and get you all queued up as well. Tap all the resources we can. Alright, now let's take a peek and see how our newer planets are doing.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
I should have made that frontier hospital. Too eager for unity.
Tile blocker cleared.
But I can cancel this and correct my mistake.
Construction complete.
Or not. I could have sworn he could have built a frontier clinic. Apparently, Gaia worlds just don't need it. Alright, never mind. Okay.
Tile blocker cleared.
We're gonna fly you over there and build a frontier clinic there. Alright, getting all of our tile blockers cleared. Let's check the spaceport. Let's get the solar panel network running along with just upgrading it all the way. That way we just don't have to think about it. Right. Got quite a bit of Ingus vapor too. It's too bad we couldn't negotiate with them to
Tile blocker cleared.
ask for the system. Speaking of which, migrating forest. The surface of Uploth Prime is covered in lush forests with massive tree analogs rising hundreds of meters into the air. Interestingly, our colonists have found that nearly all of the flora is mobile to various degrees. Forests stretching for miles will slowly migrate to new areas richer in nutrients in a cycle that seems tied to the planet's orbit. Unfortunately, this has seriously hampered our efforts to develop the colony's infrastructure. The migrating trees frequently cut power lines while smashing our buildings and roads into rubble. Aww. We need to find a solution.
Situation
Yes, we do.
Updated.
I wish there was a way we could negotiate with other empires for system transfers. Oh well. Okay. Now let's see. I actually need you to come up here. And no. Let's see. Go ahead and enter orbit. Alright. Alright, the director of Museum of Exobiology on Netraxia has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. It will require the full resources of a science ship for a lengthy period of time. We will gather these specimens.
Situation log updated.
Don't want to burn them. Let's study them. Apparently we don't need to be in orbit to do that. So, sorry science ship, just ignore me. Go back on automatic exploration. Actually, I want you to survey the systems around here first. Since they belong to us. So, do that. Okay, looks like we should potentially invest in a new science ship. And let's see. Do we have space in our leaders for another scientist? It looks like we have space for one more leader. So let's get a second science ship out there.
Construction complete.
Excellent.
Special project complete.
Alright, we have learned that the roaming forests on Upwealth Prime avoid certain regions that are home to colonies of a native pseudo-insect. These insects secrete a pheromone that can be used to steer the wandering trees away from population centers. Furthermore, the areas where the forests most frequently range have been closed off as nature reserves. Our biologists can learn much by studying these reserves from neighboring regions. Okay. Let's take a peek. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. Society research bonus. That's an inconvenient place to put it.
Complete.
Okay, so Uproth Prime will just continue to grow as is. Tile will continue as well, just takes a little bit. Let's go ahead and upgrade this power plant. And let's go ahead and slop down another power plant. Because power is something you desperately need. Alright, nobody else needs upgrades, correct? Let's just do a quick tour. Oh, you do. I forgot Fue wasn't full yet. Those are all farms. And, oh, of course, the mining networks. And let's check to make sure you're all upgraded to level 6s in the spaceports. Alright, Marie didn't have much in the way of science, so we don't need to worry about an observation post or observatory. And Teal and Uproth Prime are both just recently established.
Construction complete.
Alright. And we have our 2 construction ships busily securing resources for us. Let's recruit a new scientist. Better survey speed. Excellent. So I'm going to want you to come here. What is the... level 3 or higher? Okay, so...
Construction complete.
we're going to do a little bit of a switch here. You're going to come down here and survey these systems. Actually, probably start here. Survey this system. Then bounce around. Then once we find...
System survey complete.
Okay, you're finished there, so come over here and research projects on the system. Alright. Wars have been declared. As long as they leave us alone, we'll be happy the majority of the time. Should probably do a frontier outpost up there at some point. Up to the north above the Holy Vul Confederacy. Let's see. How is our research coming? Alright. Who jump shipped on Netraxia?
Construction complete.
Once again, a biologist. Alright. So research. We'll have fortresses unlocked soon. And we have enough unity for tradition. Let's see. Diplomacy allows trust growth once adopted. Or we just get border range from supremacy. Well, we are a peaceful race of cute cybernetic reptiles. But we are the supreme race of the galaxy. So, we're peaceful unless you mess with us. So, sure, let's adopt supremacy just for the heck of it. Yeah, yes, I know. I'm waiting for the right technology, dagnabbit. Alright, so we should have some of the... Well, we've got a couple of the projects for the gathering alien specimens within our own space, which is nice. Our own territory, I should say. Be nice if we could carve out through here and down, but I don't see that happening. Well, we've got a silent construction ship. Looks like we're gonna have a couple silent construction ships here soon. But I just suppose that's the way of it. So no worries there. Oh, we have 3 of these projects within our system. Nice.
Research complete.
Alright, what did we finish? Deep space installations. Alright. There we go. Synthetic personality matrix. Oh, but advanced strikecraft. Nope, we need to do synthetic personality matrix. It is needed for our people's ascension. Alright, apparently there aren't any worlds in this system. Hopefully there might be one down in Tibicor. That would be nice. Alright, let's check the surfaces. Surfaces of these worlds. Alright, I'm not going to build anything until they are ready to go up to the next level.
Special project complete.
Alright. Snarren secured. Snarrens are large burrowing creatures that live beneath the dunes of the vast equatorial deserts on Gillis 1A. When these predators sense movement in the sand above, they immediately raise dozens of tail spikes from their backs or in the hopes of impaling something edible. Finding a suitable specimen proved difficult at first, until hundreds of tracked remote-controlled drones were dispatched across the desert in random directions. This led to the discovery and procurement of an unusually large specimen that had grown more than 100 spikes on its back. Excellent. Alright.
System survey complete.
Your next task is to come up to Teal and research the project there, and then back down to Belgium and research it here. Kind of a convoluted route, but oh well. Alright. We're about to get more space in our leadership capacity.
Complete.
Excellent. We have a fully upgraded
Research complete.
Upgraded spaceport at both of our new colonies. Alright, we've got better leader recruitment. Climate restoration. Allows us to terraform tomb worlds. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright. And let's start upgrading Uproth Prime to planetary administration.
Construction complete.
And then both of you will become mining networks. Actually, you'll probably become mineral processing. You'll become a pleasure dome, since it's on top of food. Actually, how much is the bonus? Society research +3 for adjacency. We might sacrifice all these resources for society research then. Alright. And
System
here...
survey complete. Construction complete.
Alright, excellent. Let's get you a mining network there. Let's build a mining network here. And a mining network here. Let's see, and over here we'll build a pleasure dome. Or a paradise dome. Why do I keep calling it a pleasure dome? Apparently my mind has gone. Such is the way of it, I suppose. Alright. Upgrade the power plant
System
here.
survey complete. Construction complete.
Yeah, let's take a peek. What do we want to build here?
Special project complete.
Alright. The Golantha herd secured. Golanthas are large, flat herbivores who have evolved internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found in the windswept plains of Tile 4. They are ruthlessly hunted by the planet's apex predators, and our biologists on the ISS Lorod Fikrin estimate that only a few hundred Goliath herds remain. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, has been successfully collected and will be brought back to Netraxia. Excellent. Now, let's figure out what we want to build here. Let us build... Guess we'll build another... I guess let's go power plant. This world is heavy in power. Nope, it's heavy in minerals. Well, let's build a mining network then.
Construction complete.
The Ruta is happy. I think all these other worlds are happy. Alright. People are insulting each other. And non-aggression packs are flying around fast and furious. Ooh, that would be a good one to put a frontier outpost on. I think we'll go put a frontier outpost on Talon next. We probably don't need to have one at Gaping Maw, honestly, but I still like keeping pressure on the Vol
Research
Confederacy.
complete. Construction complete.
Alright, dark matter. New research. Let's go for sentient combat simulations. So we get sentient combat AI.
System survey complete.
Alright. So we have a science ship that's finally finished surveying the systems around us. So we'll just send it on its merry way now. Alright. Let's see, we were going to build a mineral processing plant there. And we're going to build a mining network here. And we're going to build a science lab here. That's got 2 food. Ooh, the Wraith. A spectral entity has been detected by our sensors. It seems to be roaming from system to system, destroying matter around itself indiscriminately. Early observations suggest its composition and manipulation of light may make it extremely difficult to target. But one thing we have learned exploring the galaxy is that even light itself can be bent and broken. We only need to figure out how. Whether by reason or brute force, it must be possible. Let's see, how is our... Wow, we're full up everywhere. Tar black secured. After an extensive search on the seabed of Belgium 2A using a small fleet of mini submarines, the crew of the ISS Laura Fikrin finally managed to corner the elusive target of the shirts, a live tar black. The shimmering creature, which defends itself by emitting faint psionic signals that produce a sense of dread in most organics, was brought aboard the science ship in a special water tank simulating its natural environment. The crew members on the ISS Lord Fikrin that came into direct contact with the tar black will require extensive therapy, but the mission has been a success. Excellent. Well, we're capped out on all of our resources. I should have been paying better attention to that. So, before we sign off for this episode, which has gone on a bit longer, let's get our science ship going to the next project. Oh my. Yep, so there is a spectral floating around out there. Just lovely. But that'll have to be it for now, folks. We've expanded a little bit. We've tapped almost all the resources that we can. We've begun exploring and expanding, and we'll get on to our synthetic evolution and hopefully the next episode. But I hope you folks enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.